So, how far did you come here for this event?
From Moscow, from Russia. I made a decision that I need to go here, whatever it will cost me. It wasn't matter really. I'm gonna go to Forest Lawn Memorial Park, to Gary, Indiana, of course to Neverland, and all the places that he's been. I wanna see it myself.
And why do you love Michael so much?
You know, my mama used to say to me, like, when I was in her tummy, when she was listening to Liberian Girl, I was like pushing her inside. And I love him since I was 3 years old.
Wow.
I practically grew up. He was a part of my family, always.
So are you a Michael Jackson fan? Do you have any Michael Jackson moves for me? Give me just one. Give me one.
I love Michael Jackson because he's a great person. I love all people who are great people.
My mother told me everything about him and stuff, so now it's like I raised up with him. I got everything of Michael Jackson, shirts, movies, and all kinds of stuff. That's why I'm here today to represent my love.
I love Michael Jackson. He's an inspiration to all the black people. He's a great dancer, great performances. He was the best ever did it. And he's number one and will always be number one. He's still living in our hearts.
I love Michael because he's actually my inspiration.
You gotta come back by the Apollo, Michael.
And when he died, I cried for hours and days. I still cry now. I love Michael and he always.
I love Michael Jackson because he's the king of pop. He's the greatest entertainer that the world has seen.
I love Michael because he's gorgeous.
I'm a huge fan. I have pictures all over my wall of him. I just love him. I grew up with him, even though I was born in the 90s, but I grew up with him.
I love Michael Jackson. He's the best icon, and he's my idol. I look up to Michael.
I like Michael Jackson because he's king of pop and he's number one.
I love Michael Jackson because he was a great entertainer, a caring, loving father, humanitarian, and he was the best. He's so awesome.
Hi. The reason I like Michael Jackson because he's the king of pop and his best song ever was Thriller.
He was the greatest entertainer of all time, but besides that, he was one of the most strongest people ever to live because no matter how much people tried to tear him down and they kicked him and they abused him, he fought every time to come back, and in his last days, he was still fighting to be back on top, and I respect that so much. It's something I want to always be. I want to be a fighter like that, so I love him. He's my husband.
Okay, I love Michael because when I was a little girl, I loved him. He was awesome. Dancing was awesome. His singing was awesome. And everybody loves him. The whole world loves him from every country you can imagine. My daughter, who's 11 now, he's not anything new, but she loves him. And instead of like Justin Bieber or something like that. So that just shows you how transcendent he is.
Mama, you can't
Basically, there's nothing much more to be said. Michael Jackson was like king of music, not just king of pop, just king of music. You know, always been a fan. You know, just hearing his music. My mother, I think, does so much for putting me on to just the history of it. It's amazing.
Michael is the most phenomenal entertainer that ever lived. I have loved him since I was 5 years old, and I will continue to love him until the day I die.
Michael Jackson was the best. He's the king of pop, and nobody's ever gonna take his place. And we're always gonna love him, Michael.
Because no matter what people tried to bring him down, he always stayed who he was. He never changed for anybody. And he was a beautiful, beautiful person inside and out. And listen to his music, listen to what he's saying, watch like the gift that he gave us, like with his dancing and everything. He was a messenger, and I love him. And my biggest dream was to see him, and I thought I was going to see him perform, and I didn't, and you know, it's okay, but you know, hopefully like I'll be able to see him one day.
The reason why Michael is in my heart so much is because he meant so much to me. I watch him, he is my inspiration. I wish I can be him every night. As much as I want to, I can't. But Michael is always there for me, and I know he's here and dance forever, and his dreams will live on.
The reason I love Michael so much is just because he's such a part of, he's been such a part of my life, such a part of my childhood, such a part of my adulthood. I just think that he was just a genius. Just his music, his spirit, everything about him, just magic. You can see him walking on TV or wherever and just send chills down your spine.
Wow.
And this day and
10, 20, 50, 60 years from now, I'll still be thinking about him. I'll still be listening and enjoying his music and just loving him.
God, there's so many reasons. You can't even come to just one reason. Not only did he unite musically cultures together through his music, I mean, Michael sold out concerts in countries and places I never even heard of. Who does that? What other artist does that? You say, it's like I was reading in the paper today, the most famous two English words in the English language is Michael Jackson.
Reason why I love Michael, like my sister said, he's a big part of my past. He's just everything. Michael is an inspiration. He's an inspiration to every black male, every female. He's just a big part of everybody's life.
Hey Trish, I love Michael so much just because of the philanthropy that he did, the humanity efforts that he put into just Michael being himself. He's truly the king of pop. He's bad. He's such a thriller. He's such a criminal. He's everything, just ridiculously dangerous. I just love the fact how he told the haters to beat it, trying to put him down. He's still found a way to rise up on top because he's truly unbreakable. Michael Jackson, I love you and forever will. May you rest in peace.
Okay. Why do you love Michael so much?
Oh man, where do I begin? Let's talk about when I was 4 years old. Coming to my mother, talking about mommy. I had the whole bed sheet on me. I had the fake flower talking about mommy, I'm gonna marry Michael Jackson. This was 4 years old. It's just his humility, his everything, his humbleness, his creative genius, like things that people have not thought of. He thought of it before and he put it to work. His concerts. Tell me what concert would you go to where ambulances would be lined up outside talking about carrying fans and everything? It's just so much. Michael, I love you. Rest in peace, the Jackson family. We're with you. We love you. We're with you forever. Prince, Paris, Blanket, love you guys.
Love you so much. Bye.